Hey everyone, and welcome back again. Late evening, sorry, I'll just turn that volume up. I've had another third attempt at making spelt sourdough. For some reason I just cannot get it to rise, so I'll have another attempt tomorrow. Rises beautifully, and then when I bake it, it just goes flat again. So if anyone's got any clues into baking spelt sourdough, please comments below. Going to do two readings tonight, very brief, quick ones, just to cover a couple of topics that I wanted to deal with today that would have made the earlier reading too long. The first one, I'm going to use my mystical Magna cards, which I use for political readings. They come with their clear quartz gemstone to keep them charged. And I want to have a look at the issues going on with Trump's golf course taxes with his Westchester golf course. A little bit of a background on it. Apparently people in the know have been subpoenaed by the Westchester DA to give information and alleged false valuations. The Trump organisation is pushing back now. The reason why this is an issue is because in the US, people pay property taxes on the valuations of their properties. So obviously if they can get their valuation down, it means they pay less taxes. So the Trump organisation is pushing back, saying that in June they had come to an agreement with the Westchester judge to reduce, so apparently the Trump organisation had the properties valued at about $8 million. The county valued them at $15 million, and the Trump organisation negotiated the value down to $9.5 million. So what this actually has resulted in is that the Trump organisation has received a refund of nearly $500,000 in taxes, in back taxes, for this agreement to reduce the value of the golf course in Westchester. So obviously the Westchester DA has decided that there's something a little untoward about that agreement. Trump has a record of undervaluing properties for tax purposes and overvaluing them for banking loan purposes, which is why the New York State Department and the Manhattan State Department have joined forces in this particular area in a civil suit to investigate the discrepancies or the two sets of books that were being kept on, taxes books versus bank loan books. But at the moment I just want to ask about, I'll just do a full Celtic spread, just the one question. What is the outcome of the DA subpoenaing regards to the Trump organisation Westchester property? DA subpoenas. Okay, what have we had thrown out here? Okay, this is the Ten of Pentacles. All cards have a lot of meaning. It means intergenerational legacy. It can also mean money laundering. And when talking about US politics, it actually means the Trump organisation. So that got heft out at us. So yes, we are reading on the Trump organisation in regards to the DA subpoenaing regarding the taxes on Westchester golf course. DA taxes Westchester golf course. Now instead of up and downing, as you can tell, I'm actually at my desk here, which is why I don't usually read at my desk, because you can see all these beautiful windows behind me, which means that I don't have enough light during the day on the desk to read. And now I'm totally in the glow with my overhead desk lights. So I won't pull the computer down, but I will just show you the cards. Oh, it flipping over. They're not jumping out except for that Trump organisation one, but they are flipping over on me. So, okay, Westchester Golf Course. Thank you, Meister. Right. First card. Okay. First card is the signifier card, government. It basically means that, well, it may also mean the legal system, because the Hierophant means the systems: government, legal, religious, and it can also mean influence, can mean wisdom, but not in this case. So I think what the signifier card in this reading is the systems. At the base, the page of coins, so it is about money. Oh, sorry, that's not the base, that's challenging it. Challenging a message about money. At the base is the Empress. Ooh, okay, this is Russia coming through. So is it money laundering in the past? Giving and receiving loans in relation to... So the legal and government systems are investigating the giving and receiving of loans from Russia using the Westchester golf course. Oh, that's interesting, because the FBI only just the other day had raided the house of a couple of American houses of a Russian oligarch in relation to follow up on the Mueller report. So I'm wondering actually whether this is part of that. I'll keep going with the reading, because the next card I turned over, which is the overall energy crowning the reading, is the Devil. This is greed, avarice, being tied to toxicity, temptation, everything that's not particularly nice. And this really explains Trump's personality to a T. Okay, near future, Knight of Swords, a harsh truth coming out. Immediate future, Two of Swords, truth crossroads, a difficult decision to be made. Signifier on that is the Six of Cups, which is wishing for the past, wanting it to go back to how it was. Oh goodness, there's all these swords in here. So hopes and fears is the King of Swords. This is kings are power and authority, swords are truth. So this is authority exposing a truth. So just in that segment there, we've got the Knight of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the King of Swords, all truth cards, powerful truth cards. Five of Cups in the outcome, loss, great loss. Judgment, inevitable, calling to arms of the government system, so inevitable outcome of loss. And the Five of Wands, so quite, you can see the tips here, preparing for battle basically. Yeah, and then the American voter. Base of the pack, Four of Wands, can mean happy, happy ever after, but it can also mean coming together of contracts, reaping what you sow, walking away from what's not serving you, and loss. So I think this Westchester DA is looking at this is more than taxes. I very strongly feel that it has something to do with the raiding on the Russian obligates households. I'll post a link to that down below in the box, in the blurb box, so that you can look up that yourself. But I think what's happened is that the DOJ, Merrick, behind the scenes, has been a heck of a lot busier than people have given him credit for, and they are reopening aspects of the Mueller report that were sealed and shoved away and hidden by the previous DOJ bar, and is bringing it to light. Okay, on that note, have a fabulous evening, and I'll catch up with you over the weekend. Love you all, and bye-bye.